Hello, folks. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm back in here again, sending you this next video because it's going on It's uh, about 10 after 11, or a little bit before 11. So we want to try to get another video out here to y'all. And what it is, folks, how a narcissist convinces you to hate yourself is after they draw you into the web, folks, they start programming you immediately after you're drawn in. And they convince you that you're ugly and nobody would have anything to do with you, and that you're not a very nice person, even though you know you're a nice person. But this narcissist just wants you to look bad to them and other people out in the public and stuff too, folks. And this is why they cut you down in public. And they cut you down on anything you do, by telling you that whatever you do is not good enough, to please the narcissist or anybody else, and that you probably just ain't good at anything, and that you're just not a loving person, and you are a loving person, folks. But the narcissist wants you to think this about yourself. And by the time they get done cutting you down, folks, you're already so low that you really and truly do think that things are that way with you. You start to think something's wrong with you, and that nobody else probably wants anything to do with you because of what this narcissist starts drilling into your head. And of course, he isolates you, so you're not going to be around that many people. But if and when you do go out in the public, you just feel insignificant, because you feel like that because of what this narcissist has said, that everybody else views you the same way. And also, the narcissist will run to his family behind your back and tell things about you that, cutting you down to them and telling them that you're a bad person, that you start fights all the time and things like that, folks. And if you stop and think about it, when the narcissist is doing all this stuff, folks, they're pointing their finger back at themselves. That's really and truly how they are, and they're passing that on to you, trying to make you feel like that you're like them. And deep down in your heart, folks, that that's not how you was when you met the narcissist. But he cut you down so much, folks. He convinces you that that's exactly how you are, and that if you did go out in public, that people probably wouldn't like you because he isolates you from people and your support system so bad that you just don't feel like you have anybody, because and you start thinking that it's probably because of what the narcissist has told you about yourself. So you start thinking something's wrong with you, folks. And all along, after you have gotten out of abuse and you've healed, you start sitting there thinking about all this stuff, and you start realizing, wait a minute, he told me all this stuff about me, what about him, And, you start realizing that everything that narcissist was saying about you, he was projecting how he was onto you. and trying to make you hate yourself at the end. Because a lot of times women will stay with a narcissist long enough that they will have those women or men or whoever thinking they're just this terrible person, and that they don't even know why they exist or anything like that. And that's what drains you and makes you feel drained when you're in the relationship, folks. Just in case you're trying to figure out why you feel the way you do. But, after you've been cut down so much, and told all these different things about yourself that are negative about yourself, and and deep down in your heart that you're not really like that, but you can't go against what the narcissist is saying to you, because if you do, you know that there's a good chance that you could be abused for saying it. And so you don't do or say anything at that time because you're afraid that you will start getting abused over that too, folks. So you just try to sit there and take what the narcissist said, and then you start sitting around thinking about what he said, and then you start doubting yourself. And you sit there and you think to yourself, well, maybe what he said is true. Maybe I'm a bad person. Why should I even be around? Why should I even exist? Because the narcissist says I'm this bad person and nobody would like me if I ever tried to have friends or anything like that. So maybe I'm really that way, and you start doubting yourself, folks. And this is why it takes so long to heal from the abuse, is because you do start doubting yourself. But now, folks, I know that everything that narcissist said is not true about me. It was only bothering him because he knew that deep down inside that he was trying to pass his insecurities on to me. And this is what other narcissists do too, folks, because they're all similar. Except for, like I said, the malignant narcissist is just a little bit more abusive than the regular narcissist. But they all cut you down and, try to make you feel really low about yourself, folks. And that's how they make you hate yourself. And you really do get programmed like that, folks. For those, even if you listen to some of the other survivor stories, they'll tell you the same thing, that they felt bad about themselves because of what the narcissist was saying. But that's because some of us, folks, we didn't realize that the narcissist was in a pattern. I didn't. I didn't realize that, folks. I didn't know anything about abuse or anything like that because I wasn't educated on it, and I didn't know that that's how things went. You know, so now that I've gotten out of it and I've learned some things about it, folks, I realized that it didn't have anything to do with me, but everything to do with the narcissist. And this is what we have to realize, folks. We're not bad people. We are good people. We have skills to do things that the narcissist doesn't have a clue that we have. And we are beautiful. We deserve a good life. We don't deserve being treated bad by the narcissist because he doesn't have the right to treat us bad like he does. And I wanted to send this to you, folks, and I'm hoping that if anybody is in this situation, folks, that they decide not to stay in it, because the longer you stay, folks, the worse the narcissist is going to bring you down, and it's going to take you longer to heal from it, folks. So anyway, I'll cut this video short because I'm tired tonight, and I'm glad that I was able to get in here and send you guys another video before it gets too late. And I hope you guys have a good night and a blessed night too. You got this, folks. You're awesome. Bye bye.